part 2 of a live nickel hunt. Getting to my channel on the computer. Give me a second. And we're live on the computer. Cool. Sorry about last night. For those who do not know, I was extremely worn out. Been a lot of medical issues going on, so we only did 6 rows last night, and we're going to attempt to go back at what I was doing. So far, we got 48. I think it was Denver. No, Philly. There's 258 Denvers. That's what it was. There's 224 Denvers. One the piece or handshake coins. Nickels. We got 2 Kilbows, the Buffalo, and 2 Pacific Views. And we're going to see what we get here. So, on it again. I'm not looking for anything right now. I'm just separating by mint marks and old style versus new style. I did pull a nice 1976 out while doing this last night. So we're looking for any type of buffaloes, V nickels. Rarely. I have never found one yet. So we're looking for all kinds of little things here and there. This one pile. 25p. The reason I'm doing this, it's easier to search for errors and varieties by going by P or D. Right now, it's like the old style is winning this battle. A little late getting on. I just taking my time eating supper tonight. I made a decision too about how I'm keeping nickels. I'm only going to keep the massive beehives or the big ones. I'm not going to, what I may do is show the beginnings of the ones, but put those back in circulation because they really don't carry any type of value per se. Unless you build on a progression set, then that's the reason why you would keep them. So I don't know if I have anybody on here tonight. If not, oh well. Well, it looks like the Phillies are picking up on this side. Hopefully I'll find silver. I've been skunked out 3 boxes in silver so far. 2 towards the end of last year and 1 this year. Hey, Be Good, what's going on, dude? So he scored an uncirculated row of 24 Phillies. That is great. Well, I paid some money for... Oh, I did the damn slab now. It's a 2009 FS5, FS802 double thumb. And got that in the mail the other day. Yikes. So you gonna be on tonight later on? Emilio Reyes. Hello. What's going on, dude? Welcome to my channel. Separating the nickels by the new style by mint mark, so I can back check them later. That's why I'm not really checking for errors, trying to separate them out. 64. Now, I will flip these over looking for RPMs, and that's not one. So, I did pick up a 2012 proof set. The proof sets are going up in value. The guy originally had it at a store here locally for $55 at the beginning of 2025. Now they're $125. Okay, this looks like this has been dipped in acid or something. Look at the surface. It's like grainy looking. '64 Denver. No RPM. That's the reason I'm checking those for RPMs, because I will pull those out immediately if it's an RPM. But I'm not going to keep, unless they got die cracks, like on this one, if there's one here, a nice beehive or die chips, I'm not really going to keep the small little beginning stages. I got enough of those coins as it is. I just go straight down. I need to put some heavy duty wires. Mine won't bend and stay. They move around by themselves. I need to fix that. What year is this one? Oh, 85. Man, I thought that was a mint mark, but look at how bad that one got tore up. Cool. That's an 85. I just use one that goes straight down. I need to wrap some number 6 around those wires so I can use them. Oh, they help you out with some things, yes. You need to get some number 6 and wrap it around so they stay. Because when I move those lights, they don't want to stay in one spot. So that's how I'm going to do my first show of the year. I haven't scheduled one yet. This has been the weekend. They would not messed up my nickel box. That's 64. Philly. I do have a possible new double die on a Lincoln, on a nickel I need to send off. Yeah, see, mine won't stay. See, that's the satellite there, but then as soon as I let go, it moves. See, it just, you get some way of the scope. Then by getting a new scope anyway, one, I can take a full-fledged photo of the coin. Because if I raise it all the way up, let me show you. That's all the way up. I want to get the full coin into the scope. I like to take photos of the full coin using the scope. Now I got a light. I got one of these lights I use. Got the magnifier on there. Sometimes I use that. That's more for electronics. But I can change the light setting on that to, see, where is it? Circle. So I can change the lighting source. This I use the yellow if I'm looking for scratches and stuff on coins. They're superficial. Because the blue will blend them out. Then I can do all three up. I can do both settings. So you gotta know that's right behind me. No, my doctor, I actually had a little health scare with my blood pressure being low. So my doctor told me if I start feeling tired, to stop what I'm doing and go lay down. And I had to do that last night. I hate it. I was 6 rows into this hunt. I was tired. She said it would make you tired and all that fun stuff, so I had to stop what I was doing. I lay down in the bed. I slept till about 2:30 this morning. Fell asleep right about 10:30ish. Had a good night's sleep in. You gotta be careful with those double dies. Actually, I thought it was a double die on a Lincoln Cent 22 Denver. I bought it off of eBay. Didn't get my mint marks mixed up. No, that's right. And when I got the coin in, it was nothing like it that was pictured, so I saw a refund. Sent it back to the guy. Got my money refunded. It turned out the seller is in the hospital with COVID. His son was trying to help him get orders out. And I think he grabbed the wrong coin. Because whether it was double die or not, if it wasn't, I was going to use it as a teaching tool. If it was, then I got credit for another double die. Also, we're looking for proof coins too. Every now and then, I want to flip one over just to see if I see anything going on, and I don't see anything on that one. I need to find my new nickel books. Because I'll add some more to that. Oh, this box. You can almost fill up a nickel book with one box of nickels. Almost. I'm hoping to find silver. I really, really am. The nickels are now even the junk nickels are $5 a piece in coin shops. And proofs that I bought today, the guy said somebody walked in the other day. He had just opened up, set out all of his Morgan dollars. The guy bought all 100 of them. Bought them all right there on the spot. Didn't care about condition or anything. He just wanted the Morgan dollars and bought them. Ooh, I must have been through some stuff. Now I got a check coming to me. Now that the guy has, it's a capital holder for Mercury Dimes. So when he's going to sell it to me at a discount. And what I'm going to end up doing is, I've been buying some nice Mercury Dimes, and those dimes are going to the holder. I'll make a wooden frame to mount it on the wall. I'll be good left. 2 likes. Okay. Oh, we got 2005. Philly. Buffalo. No die chip there yet. Last damage one. Now, I am pulling out the 2004, 2005. Should see how many I like to get in a box. Don't need any more. I got enough to satisfy me. In fact, the guy at that shop has the original mint packaging of the nickels. I'm going to go back and buy them all, I think. Whoa, 9 people. Welcome in, y'all. I'm hunting nickels, looking for silver, V nickels. I'm separating them out by mint, the new style by mint marks for back checking. The old ones I'm checking for anything pre-60. I do flip over the 64s on down for RPMs. And you know you can find RPMs on anything from 89 on back. I just never found one. Usually it's so worn out, it's machine doubling or something like that. If y'all leave a comment, if y'all leave a comment, I'll acknowledge y'all in chat. Unlike some people who do live hunts don't. I try to acknowledge everybody. Let me put you this way. Now, if I get enough people where I get monetized, I'll start doing hunts like this. I'll probably start doing small giveaways here and there on my hunts. Some people do that. I need to get monetized first, where I can make the money to come in to buy stuff. Right now, as you notice, I'm just not checking the reverse. These I might check the reverse, some for die cracks. It's only got 4 steps. Every now and then I'll put one of these over, look for beehives or die chips on the letters. If I do that, I'm going to go ahead and pull them off to the side. Don't see anything on there. This is crazy. I get more Phillies out of this box, and I am getting dimmers of the new style coins. I really am. Last week is about 50-50. Pacific View. Denver. 31 out of that group. Now, I do my back checks. Those are done not live because I got to stop and look up stuff. Like for doubling. Phone died. So you gave the electrical CPR boost. Plugged it up. Are you selling tonight? Shoot. Got that mixed up. Yeah, it'd be good. Are you selling tonight? Or you have to wait and find out? Like when I'm laying in bed. Now, a couple months ago when they came out, the Red Hulk, the latest Captain America with the Red Hulk version of Captain America, I forgot I had a laptop. Apparently my DVD player died. Did not know it. Oh, you did run earlier? Oh, okay. You need to take a break. Oh, later tonight I'm going to post a video. When I have to go do evaluation of a coin collection for somebody. Well, it said a deer. I downloaded it off my dash cam. So I'm going to be posting that one up either tonight or first thing in the morning. But you also get this check-in. I'm thinking about it, may do another $50 hunt. I've only done one. Just found a few things, not much. The only problem is I cannot carry that box. So if I do it, I have to get my son on a Friday to go with me to the bank so he can carry it out to my truck. And then what I can do, I can carry them in a few rows at a time in my bucket. So I may or may not do that. I have not decided for sure. I'd actually like to do a quarter box, which I think I may do first and then do a $50 one after that. Yep, $50. That box weighs about 30 pounds. And I have muscular dystrophy, which means I cannot carry them. And pick them up, put them into the car. I could better get a box of nickels into my truck. Ooh, 83. This was decent enough to put into a book. Yeah, I did one a couple years ago. Oh. And almost over half the coins were marked up with markers. So I took, okay, y'all, this is 75D. This is where the D is supposed to be at. If you find a D up around the, even with that 5, you got a nice little air coin. Yeah, some people do that. Georgia Silver Hunter, he got back on real hot a couple months ago. Row open to fill. 4. Well, some of these are dirty. Oh man, that's all tore up. Makes you even try and check down for any type of error. So it's going right back into the bucket. That was directly back to the bank coin. $21 Philly. No, that was not full steps. Had a slight gash in it in the lower bottom. See, this one's got full indentions right there. You have more. You have a better chance to find. Yeah, it's what you. See, here's a little die chip between the E and the R. And there's a die chip in the other, so we're going to go ahead and pull that one off to the side. Actually, I'm going to put that into a tube. But see, if I start checking these like that, then I can't get to the box fast enough. I like to get to the box before tomorrow night. Give me a few days to back check everything. Now, if I see something right off the bat, yeah, I'm going to fall off to the side. But I need to see where I'm at. Was that Denver? Yeah, I put that in the wrong pile. I mean, when I back check it, I'll lower the scope and look a little bit better. See, when you raise your scope up, you start losing that type of detail. Is it damage or not? I'm going to do photos. I'm going to do a video on how to take coin photos for people. So for that, I got to get software to run. No, actually, I think I can record that using my Logitech camera. I got to make a support for it. God, I want silver so bad. I'm tired of having to buy silver coins. Denver, that coin is going to be 22 Denver. Mexico 6741. Hello, welcome to my channel. So do you live in Mexico or are you from Mexico here and living here in the States? Don't forget to hit the like button. It helps out the channel. If you want to subscribe, you can. I did ask about boxes of pennies since they are releasing the pennies back into circulation from the Federal Reserve, and they have not heard for sure what they're doing with the pennies at my bank. So I really do miss getting boxes of pennies. And I'm going to order, there's another 76. What's this other one? Is Denver or Philly? Okay, now I got both of them. Cool. See if I find a little bit better one. This one got some indents on it. We'll find a better one. So, for those who do not understand what's going on in the silver market, why it's so high, China has quit shipping silver out. They control about 66% of the world's silver. There's really no active mines in the United States except for personal mines that people own their property out west. It's going to take them a while. So it takes a while to get that stuff processed. So they got to break the rock up to powder form, heat up the rock to melt the silver out. or leach it out of the rock. One or two, I forgot how they do it. So it takes a while to produce silver for the uses that we need it for. So that's what's making silver go up so bad. There's one guy that says on Whatnot, he produces silver and all that for his own use to sell. But the only reason why he gets silver because he's mining gold. He has a gold mine. He sometimes get both of them running in the same area. So that's how he makes his silver bars. Is they extract it while mining gold. I sold the silver bar that I got from him, a silver ounce, for almost what I paid for. Come on. No old nickels other than 64s. Started getting hot with 3 pre-60s right at the beginning last night, and now it was like it's gone cold. Five. Little 94 Denver. That was on 1. Still, actually, I found that proof nickel at the end, right at the end of the hunt. That was pretty cool. Old style, but I outdid both of these by Mint Mark. Together, the new style is still outdoing the old style. And supposedly the coins for this year, new coins are coming out very shortly. The circulation nickels and dimes. So order a couple rolls of 1 roll of each of the new dimes. Or subscribe to the Mint's website for those. Hello, welcome in, y'all. I'm still found anything yet. I'm still looking for silver or pre-60s. All I got is 258s and 48. The 258 Denver's and 148 Phillies. The only thing I've found so far. Now it's last night. Nothing yet tonight. That 5 is all messed up. No, this is 6. Never mind. So that's a messed up 5. That's a 6. There's some junk on it. Got a couple 24 Denvers found last night also. Reason I'm looking for the my eyesight's bad in a way, even though I had surgery. So it's easier for me to just look at the dates on the scope versus me trying to figure it out if I'm separating. So these I will flip over occasionally, look for die cracks. And I don't know if y'all notice between the old style these. Each year they shrunk more and more of the building down to go in between the columns, in the rim. They're going to give me a snack for tonight. That dog. You may make peanut butter and jelly for a snack. So what's everybody been doing? Anybody getting any snow here in the last day or two? Cold weather? But tonight here in South Louisiana, it's supposed to get down to right below freezing. It's supposed to be about 31. Outlying areas can be a little bit colder than that by about a degree or two. We got a little bit of sprinkling going on today, so we got some cloud cover still. Hey, we got another 24 Denver. That's number 3. What we got here? 83 Denver. A little bit of steps, not much. 77. It's chewed up. See, these are the kind you put in the cheap nickel albums. They're heavy circulated. Don't worry about it, look at the back. The front's in a decent shape. Buffalo, Denver. Did we get the Spirit Bison? No. That's Bison number 5. Last week it was mostly the Pacific View. So right now the Bison's beating that one out. It is winning this hunt. That one's chewed up. Team Philly. See if we get anything on the back of this one. Nothing. I'm going to put that one in the bucket. I think if I do those quickies like that, I'm going to go ahead and put them in the bucket. Let the reback check them. One more. 21 Denver. This is roll 13 out of the box. So we did 6 last night, so this is roll 7, so I'm doing better. Been at it for 38 minutes and got 7 rows done. Not bad. On 7th row, that is not bad. Let's call it 40. So 7 going to 40, what, 5 times? So roll about every 5 minutes and 30 seconds or something like that. Now, if I'm on Blitzkrieg, I'll just be pulling the new style and old style off to the side or checking for older nickels. Did I get these wrong? Yeah, that's Denver. Try to keep them straight. That's Philly. Okay. Oh, we got a 424 Denver. Another thing I never done is a box of dimes. I just thought about that. Occasionally I ask for a couple rolls of dimes here and there. A few times I've been looking, I actually got Mercury dimes or Roosevelt. I think last year I ended up with 2 Rosies. No, 4 Rosies and 2 Mercs. Now, they had a bunch of silver nickels last year, but that ain't happening this year. I got more in change last year in silver nickels than I did roll hunting, which is kind of odd. Let me get my drink. There it is. Probably need to drink more water to get my blood pressure up. When you go to Lake Out, well, we call it Lake After Hours, in these walk-in clinics, they say, you probably need to go to the ER. You don't want to go because of the bills. So I didn't go. They wanted me to go. Went to my regular doctor, and she took me off my blood pressure medications. 64 Denver, not an RPM. (2005) Denver, Pacific. Yeah, y'all watch the video later on, either tonight or first thing in the morning, of me almost hitting a deer. What's funny is if I turn my Wi-Fi on my phone right now, I lose all internet connection. It tries to connect to my dash cam. Well, I pay enough money where I can afford to run out using the internet on my house on my phone. So I don't want to beep beep. What happened? Nothing. I'm still looking for double dies on here, but I just never found one. This second piece nickel. It finish off that row. Roll 14 out of the box. If you don't roll hunt coins and don't know why you should wear gloves, that little gray you see is coming off my gloves. My glove hand. think the most 24Ds I found in one box was probably 15. That was last year, like in February, when it was still at my mom and dad's. So we're supposed to get cold, but this precipitation is supposed to last until the very cold weather. It didn't, kind of moved out. We had a possible chance of snow flurries for tonight. It was like a 10% chance. And since we're going to get snowed off in here in South Louisiana, that is a big chance. And somebody one time asked me why we don't have basements in Louisiana. So if we do, they become indoor swimming pools. Because our water table is we're so near the surface of the water. I got these mixed up. That's why I'm redoing these. Okay. That was back when I was playing MechWarrior 4 Mercenaries on the Microsoft servers. Oh, we got another one. That thing that makes 5 24 Denvers. Yeah, that's number 5. Yeah, I think if you go to the Mint's website, you can order the dimes and quarters only in rolls or bags. Actually, you're going to get the $half in bags. I already sold out the rolls. I think I'm going to Pete. Got dog it. I'm on blank there for a minute. It's like, where the stack does this go in? Now, this is a cool little story. It's actually happened. So, a priest that we had at our church that died a couple years ago from Alzheimer's, I think it was. He had noticed me standing back at church because as a church usher, I stand in the back and constantly scanning the older people sit at, because you never know, you might have a medical problem. Well, this priest, Father Tom, everybody loved that man. He was really, really nice. He asked me why. This one at the church goes, so I helped him shut the doors all to the church and getting the church the doors to go outside from the gathering space, locking the doors. And he said, "Can I talk to you for a second?" I said, "Sure, Father." He goes, "I know you stand back at church. I never see you singing in church. Why is that?" I said, "Well, Father, if I sing out loud, do you want your congregation to leave or do you want it to stay?" Because I've had my own kids tell me to quit singing. So, needless to say, I do not like to sing out loud. By myself, I might sing a little bit here and there. Some songs I can carry a tune to, not decently, but I can carry one. And unfortunately, this song's from the group Alabama. Next year, for the first time in I don't know how many years, college football, we're not playing Alabama in football. The SEC so darn big. On top of that, I had a little bit of bad news. Talked to a buddy of mine. Met him and I joined the scout troop at a different church, not my church. At the time, there were 4 troops, Boy Scout troops at that church. And gradually they all folded, and our troop finally folded up. Did not retreat, or you have to have so many boys to have a scout troop. And so now I'm looking for another scout troop. But he's a few years older than me. I'm not going to say names. His health is not the best in the world right now. So next weekend we're going to go up to a little town north of Baton Rouge called Jackson. And they have the greater, that's our 4th kill boat. No, 3rd kill boat. Yeah, 3rd. They actually have a steam track, which is an oval, probably about 8 foot long, 3 foot wide, I guess. They have a garden train you can actually see from Google Earth. You can't see the train, but you can see the layout per se. They got 2 buildings with different scale trains in there. Then you have one room that has a Z scale, which is the smallest train you can buy. Those engines are very, very expensive. So next weekend, I'm going to take him up there. He'll probably be starting dialysis soon. He's on the kidney transplant list. So I'm going to call him Monday. Now, if he can't go for some reason, I will be going up there anyway. I can get a date off of this coin. I hate to do this, but I got to. I'm trying to get a date. That's the only reason I'm doing this. Off some of this crud. There's something right there. There's a D. There's a 1. Like 1991. Yeah, 1991. I thought about doing a dirty nickel book. That one definitely will qualify. You just have to scrape off enough to get the date to put into the book. That one slipped out of my hand. Now, I can't see at the back of these coins. So, if you hear me get excited, it means I found silver. Or buffalo. $86. 15. 2. Whoa, look at this nice 1958. Holy cow. Got a little toning action going on with that one. Denver. It's got a tilt in it. That, I do believe, is an RPM, people. Okay, let's lower this down. So zoom in more on that D. Look at the toning on there. This is how it come out of somebody's album. Oh yeah, that's an RPM, all right. Get a little more light on that D. Oh yeah, that's definitely an RPM. Which one is it? I do not know. I can see the splits in it. Okay, bring up Brighty Vista. This is what I was afraid of happening. Brighty Vista. Come on. 58 Denver. I found it. This is RPM 002. You see how it's tilted? The D's on the inside. That's better. No, I don't want you to get big. I want you to stay small. It matches this right here. RPM 002. Known as, let's back up, D over D Northeast. That is a cool find. What just fell? A nickel fell. Was that a quarter? No, it's a quarter. Okay, I gotta stop and do this. I think this will fit into one of those flips. I have to trim a little bit of paper off. Hey, Corn Anxiety, yeah, it is. And it's toned on top of that. This had to come out of somebody's album. It's just too nice. Okay. Pin. 1958. Denver. D over, oh, I forgot the RPM. 02. D over D North East. That is a cool find. Cool. First cool find in a long time on the old Jefferson nickel. Now I gotta raise this scope back up. I want to put it on the Discord channel. Whoa, number 6 on the 24 Denver. Hey, Coin, I want to find out when they're going to have another coin show in Houston. I may go to it. Will I stay overnight in Houston? It's a whole different story. Because, what, it's like 5 hours from Baton Rouge? It's almost like going to my aunt's house. I'll have to leave early in the morning for it. That's the only thing. No, I can't go this weekend. I already got plans made with a friend of mine. God dog it. We're going to the Mall of Train layout, so I would go. I was taking Friday off. Hey, I already blew almost a week of PTO this week on being sick. Blood pressure checks and all kinds of crud going on in my life. Where do they have that at? Is that near the old Astrodome or what? Galleria Mall? Or is it downtown Houston? Oh, okay. My brother's friend lives in Houston. This dude does tours. He goes all over the nation with tours. He books them out of Houston. You know, he has like, if he gets a group going to D.C., let's say they're from Florida, he'll meet them in D.C. as a tour guide. Another person from our neighborhood who lives near Houston does medical supplies to about half the hospitals in Houston. He has about 3 or 4 in Dallas and Fort Worth, 1 or 2 in San Antonio. Yeah, he supplies doctors' offices. Dude is making a killing doing that. He does everything. Like when COVID hit, and no charge, just before the government started paying for COVID testing at the beginning, he opened up a place here in Baton Rouge, an old car dealership, and it was a 48-hour COVID test. He did it, no charge to anybody from Baton Rouge. Where was this? Okay, we're on 16 of the box. (2005) Philly, Buffalo. How close are you to Space City? I seen them on a while. Space City Pawn Shop. They were selling coins for a while and whatnot, and hadn't seen them in a long time. Because they used to do their shirts during the weekday while I'm at work, so I really can't do anything. A few times I call them, like, at lunch. You head south of Houston, I think on the interstate, like you're going to Galveston. They're down in that area. I looked them up one time. Because the space, they call it Space City because they're near the NASA Space Center. We had a guy at work tonight show me a star note on a $20 bill. It said, it's probably rare, but really most you better be able to get for it's probably $10 over the face value because that's hard to get a return investment on a $20 bill star note unless it's extremely, extremely low number. Oh, shoot. Wait, whoa. Well, 58. I got these mixed up. Okay. Those are here there. I got them mixed up with the other coins. Okay. Yeah, they were selling for a while and whatnot. I hadn't seen them on. I ain't seen any notifications that they've been on. One day just got real busy with people having to sell stuff or whatever. Now that's a low D on a 75. If it's more on the back of his hair, this neck right there, then you have a mint error. Or to the mint, that's within tolerance. I'm hoping this year the Yankees play Houston on the weekend, not during the middle of the week, so I can go to Houston and watch the Yankees play. Ah. There we go, that's better. D. D. P. That's right where that D is supposed to be at. $56. Philly. We finally got one that's not a 58. Nothing to get me a snack for tonight. Unless I get tired from here, I'll get back into clothes and out of pajamas, back into clothes, and go drive to Circle K and get me a snack. So what time is it now? We'll probably go to about 12:30ish in the morning, I guess, with this. It's almost 12 now. Adam's going back into the bucket. If I could at least get half this box done tonight. Oh, we got a beehive. A very light version of a stage 1 beehive. Extremely light. You got raised metal all the way around. Cool. Class 1 early stage beehive. How'd your $50 hunt go, Coin? I know you were doing one. Or do you have to wait for the video to come out? You checking for doubling and no FGs and all that? So like the time I had the custom repro, I had a Borba $50 in it. That was pretty cool. I missed getting 40% from my bank Friday. Somebody came in and asked if I had any half dollars, and they said, yeah. And he said, can I buy them all? And they said, sure. And he goes, oh, wow, there's 40%ers in here. Denver. Now, tomorrow night, more than likely, when I get in from my night job, I will not be on live. Probably get the rest of the nickels. Then, so I can start back checking Monday night. So, fine looking Denver. That's the beginning of die deterioration there. Also, look like it was dipped in acid. Ah, great. I bought from a local coin shop a package of flip holders you put in binders. I can't find them. Wait, what do I do with those quarters? Oh, shit. Oh, that's right. I put them over in this basket. Never mind. Another piece. Another one I gotta kind of clean off to get a date. And a minute more. There's gum stuck on here. $23 Philly. Go right back into the bucket. I'm gonna fold a towel. I still want to do at least one strap hunt. This one's chewed up for 77. I gotta go buy some stakes. Stake out for a foundation for a new storage shed once I figure out what size I want to get. But I do that to those 2 trees I got down in my backyard. That is digeteriation. See how the D's starting to look flattened out? You can see splits in it. That is not a DDO. That is digeteriation. $79. How decent shape is that in? I guess I keep this one out. I want the 76. Keep that one out for. Almost full steps. Almost. Actually, the difference I'm probably just going to put back in the bucket. That cut down a lot of my back time. Actually, I need to go to the coins for my new coin books. I did order a set from Littleton. They need to update their books. $82. One side look better than the other side. If I beehives yet on 25s. It's smushed out. My watch keeps beeping. Oh, somebody. I'm doing 74 beats per minute. $84. Uh-oh. I think I need to slow down a little bit what I'm doing. Probably putting together some AU rows of 25 Denvers and Phillies, I guess. I need to start doing that. From off to the side, down the road, you never know. The little clinking sound y'all hear is the bucket I put my change in and I go back to the bank. Oh, we got a kill boat. Denver. 76. Oh, this is, yeah. Oh, and got some nicer. The 73 Phillies are hard to get in my area. I'm keeping this one out. If I find a better one, I will replace it. Let's see, what time is it? It's 11:55. $74. Philly. Another Philly. $92. Denver. Denver. 99. Year my son was born, 1999. The boy's got a crush on him at our store. Unfortunately, she's still in high school. She came in for 2 hours just so she could work with him. This girl's so smart. She told me she could test out her last year of high school like right now. She's only a junior. Anything hint of a step or a door on 83, I am keeping. Since they making mint sets in 82 and 83, I keep checking for nice looking 82s and 83s to keep. I can't remember the last time the national championship was played without an SEC school in it. I thought LSU would beat Houston in their bowl game against them. They came out to kick off the tournament and said, oh, here we go. No, LSU blows it. They went further than I thought they would with the interim head coach. That was damage. Actually, there's a convenience store right by my house. I may go to go get me a drink. A midnight snack. $83. Yeah, it's kind of a lot of damage to it. I'm going to throw that one back. I think I'll do 6 more rolls before I call it a night. That'll give me halfway to the box. Well, here's row 20 of the box. We got 3 people. Hello, Natalie. How's your night going along? I'm just hunting nickels. We're from a 58 RPM tone. I got 2 more 58s. I got a 56 and a 48. Thing I found so far. And we're up to 624 Denvers. No Phillies yet. No silver either. Hoping. Kill boat. That's going to be number 5 on the kill boats. Dang. Do you look out for beehives on the Jefferson nickels? There's an early stage beehive going on right there. See, there's a little bit of raised metal right there at the tip of my glove. I got a bunch of corners I need to flip. Actually, I'm starting to use these courthouse flips. Almost out. So what I've been using for inserts are index cards, so I can write on there what I find. I need to order about 1,000 of these son of a guns. Now, when I was selling whatnot, somebody wants them in the regular flips. I'm going to flip it up. I'll take it out of those and flip it for them. I just like them better because you write stuff down on them easier. Those are safe. Guardhouse are safe for coins for loans. Yeah, I know. The older ones, yeah, I understand that. Those are rated safe for long term storage. They don't have the plastics in them. '68S. It's a nice looking '68S too at that, except for the back. Why do the backs always look worse than the front? I never understood that. I actually saw a guy with his Lordsense stored in his guardhouse. In some of his Lordsense, he's been using guardhouses for 20 plus years. And they nothing on them. '63. Denver, that's going to be hard to tell if that's an RPM. So that D is smushed down on the bottom. I don't get offended. Don't worry about that. Oh, ADP. Proof nickel would be nice also. I actually like using those really more for quarters, since you can write more info on them. I'm getting sleepy again. It's only the Denver ones. I normally don't back check Denver's. Just the Phillies. Yeah, that drink. I got a long day tomorrow. But get a bed on time to go to church for 8 o'clock mass. That'd be a great help. Right now, I eat a handful of Cheerios, come back, cook me some pancakes and sausage. And I actually need to check the sausage I got in my refrigerator. They're pre-cooked. They may have already expired. That's okay. I got sausage bits in the freezer I can use. Another thing I do, I need to design new bookshelves for all my coin books. Got a wall approximately 7 foot long, maybe 8 foot at most. I got boxes up against that wall. I got other stuff I just need to move out the way. There's a receptacle there. There's something about moving my Bluetooth printer over there on that side. Or may make me a table for a 3D printer. I haven't decided on that part yet, but I need new shelving. The shelving I got is made out of particle board just glued together. There's a nice little bin from the coin books. Never. I'm not getting nothing tonight. Last time I did a box necklace, it seemed like every other row I was pulling the old coin out. Y'all see all the tubes I got. I got a box for nickel tubes. I need to get another one for pennies. Got Lincoln cents I need to sort out by, right now I'm doing by the decade. Then I go back and sort them out by date. And those dates I'm going to just sort it out by mint. And then there's some that had different mint styles of the same year. So then I got to separate those out from those. Yeah, it's getting late here now. It's after midnight. Yep. So what I'll probably do is 4 more rows, put me halfway through the box. Oh, tiny beehive right here. Now, a minute since I had a foreign coin in a nickel roll. Last one I found was probably in November, early December, I think it was. Had a Canadian proof. Oh, so dirty. Starting on more and more means it's telling me I need to go to bed. Tomorrow's Battletech Day. Tabletop gaming with miniature Battlemechs. Oh, my phone just go off again. Oh, no. This may be the last row, y'all, because I need to take meds. Bath, and then go to the bathroom and all that fun stuff. So I'm sorting out the D's from the Phillies. I don't have to worry about back checking the Denvers. Maybe get all that done Monday. Who knows? don't know if it's my area only, but right now at Burger King, you get 2 Whopper Juniors for $5. Pop, dang it. That's oozing. A spot in my mouth that I need to get taken care of eventually. Well, I was thinking why it's only the Philadelphia Mint with the beehives. Occasionally I might find beginning stage of one on the Denver, but it doesn't make sense. And the new mint directors from my state. Where is this, Denver or Philly? Denver. Tell you what, next box, I'm going to make a list out of the new book of what I need. I pulled a few out tonight already. I'm going to be putting to those books. My bank charges 3%, which is better than the Coinstars at Walmart. So I try not to pull too many out. I don't have to. I need to just make a list. All my coin books. So I can finish filling them out too. Philly. Yeah. I'm thinking I'll call it tonight after this row, y'all. But I don't know what I did last night. So I am getting sleepy. As the older I get, the more and more I need to go to bed earlier. Remember in grade school, I got to stay up late on Friday nights to watch. Shauna would watch Saturday Night Live, and after Saturday Night Live was over, a local guy called Shock Theater showed old horror movies, black and whites. They weren't scary. I think back then they were. There was a local guy, sort of like Albert Einstein, hosting these old black and white horror movies. One of my favorite is the giant ants that's called Them. These ants that survived the nuclear test during World War II became monster ants. Oh, wait, kill me, Schumann. And oh, we got another 24 Denver. This is why I'm looking at these dates, something back check for these. That is now number 7 of the hunt. So, yeah, last 2 coins of the night. I'm going to call it quits. That's it for tonight, y'all. Thank y'all for coming out. Everybody have a good evening. And remember, always check both sides of the coins. Usually, except for the Denver ones, occasionally you might find something. Easiest coin you find 4 steps are the Denver nickels. I'll tell you that right now. So have a good evening and catch y'all later. I am later. Talk to you later, dude. That's on to stop.